So guys, welcome back to a new video. And today, I'm gonna start a new series on Minecraft. I know it's been a very long time. I had to kind of lock in through school. But right now, I do plan on coming back with new videos. Although it's not gonna be as periodic. It's gonna be every 2 or 3 times every week. However, there is gonna be an increase of production in some of these videos, a little bit, more editing. But today's series, I'm gonna start off with peaceful. I want to see if I can actually beat the game in peaceful, because there are certain things that you can only get in easy, normal, and everything else. But because you got mobs, all that stuff. Although I've never seen anyone try to beat it on peaceful. So the major assets: no hunger, health regenerates, among other things. And no mobs. Let's not forget about that. So it's just gonna be nice mobs along with uh, that is not a crafting table. Let's see. Well, first of all, we're gonna need this and this. We're gonna need nothing crazy. However, we do need a better place, because right now we're just in the middle of nowhere, and I see a bunch of trees over here. So I'm gonna go this way and hopefully find something that's worth using. There is possibly a village nearby, especially with pumpkins being there. I wish I could see a little bit more, but I gotta turn my render distance down a little bit, so it doesn't go straight up wild, trying to hold up with my visuals. Which I noticed it might look a little wild, I know, which I might do some tweaking later, but at the time we're gonna just stick with this. And there's more pumpkins, so there's definitely a village within this area of range. I don't need to rely on food, not really. However, I would like to have some golden apples to improve my health. However, I do need a bed, so I probably should be killing these sheep. Alright, now I do got a bed, so I don't have to worry about, going through the lesson. Oh, God. Oh. Not that I hate these trees, but it's already a world which I already live like next to these trees. I'm kind of growing tired of looking at the trees. However, there's too much to explore, and I hopefully find a village soon. Because I'd rather not go out without a gameplay without finding a village. So, I'm probably going to do like a big cut from now till I find a village or of some sort. Alright guys, I mean, I didn't find a village, but it is getting a little dark. I was hoping to come up here and try to find a, there has to be a village within a 500 miles, that's 500 block radius, because for one, from pumpkins around, there's usually a village nearby. Usually, anyways. But for now, I think we should set up here, at least just temporarily. Plus, I do need some, stone for stones, tools. I did sleep through that, so I think now I really do not want to do this because it kind of feels like shooting, although being in peaceful is kind of shooting, so there's that. But I'm gonna give it a benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna try to look. Let it come around from there and just run around. Uh, so I'm gonna look around for about 10 more minutes. If I don't find anything by then, I'm gonna use chunk base, which I will tend to try to use a little bit more often. However, I do need more resources. And there's some coal, which I definitely need some coal. And some iron would be great. I might eventually need more wood, but as of now, I think I'm good on wood. I need sticks. Might as well just make the whole thing sticks. Let's get this coal, and I think we're gonna dip. I think that's all. Yeah, look at that. You can't tell me that does not look good. And you can ask anybody, I am a glaze. I do glaze Bobbit visuals a lot. And it is dark as crap. Maybe I can make some torches. The intended purpose. I really don't want to advise myself to stay down here too long, but you know. That's a very far drop, but I do not have the required resources. However, I think I should just get this coal and then call it quits and then head out of this cave. If it sounded like a curse, I didn't. I could get out of this cave, which not cursing. Yeah, no. I think it's time I head out of this cave. Alright, we did find a village. I did decide to come back this way if I could find anything, and this was here. So, good on me. However, I'm hoping they do have some iron or some of this. This would be helpful if I was an easy, but it's not. I mean, I am gonna eventually have to have enchantments. So, yeah. You give absolutely nothing. Oh, there's a blacksmith, so this is actually good. I'm hoping. Do you have anything in these here? I doubt it. I'm taking one. You know what? I'll take both. Please have some iron or something. Okay, good. I will take the obsidian too. However, I wouldn't say this is the best. I've had better, definitely. And there's still nothing here. Ow. Hoping this music isn't too loud, but I don't think it is. It sounds loud to me, but when I go back and rewatch it, it's never that loud. Nothing in here. I don't try to be houses don't really have many chests anymore like they used to. I'm taking this with me too. Cause I know I'm gonna be like, what the heck do I get one of these? Anyway, I think I probably should just head this way. I mean, why the heck not? I'm hoping I do find at least one more village, cause I think by the end I probably should have a good grasp on where or what I want to build. So I'll catch you guys in like a split second. So no, there's no village out of now. Was I just lucky, or did I just randomly get lucky? I was actually not that bad. However, it is a little bit worse than I wanted it to be. Nothing. Kind of figures. Too much sleep. Awesome. I thought this does seem like a pretty good sized build, so I mean, I'm not gonna judge it too quickly. A book. I mean, I really don't need one right now, but thanks. Nothing. Nothing again. I think one of the last things I want to do for this video is to find the best location for the main base, which I'm considering building it underground, although it's going to be too much of a hassle to build underground. But this place needs to be special, be big. So, I mean, if I find another build, great, you know, but just like I'm more curious to what I'm gonna build. I don't know if it's gonna be a castle or I don't know. Yeah, there's a I have been walking for quite a while. Well, I'm very curious. Since I don't have to fight off villagers, I'm very curious to what could be in here. But after a second, oh, I will definitely put these to use. So I think that's pretty good. Is there anything else I could be using here aside from that? I mean, I'll take the porn. Why the heck not? But, I'm still looking, so just give me about like a few more minutes. Alright, so I found this area. It's not that far from the pyramid post. Actually, I came up from around that side, but I'm gonna go over here because I did see a portal, which can't tell it. About over there. And I have a feeling that probably a beard in the back, especially with that being close and a ruined portal. I'm hoping to have something good for you. Just that they have nothing good for, but I'll take this and not any of this. So I'm gonna go in this way and look a tad bit. But then if there's nothing over this way, which they might be next to nothing, I'll head back and call it quits. I was about to turn down my music. I did that. But I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, I did go out a little bit further and looked everywhere. Nothing too good, so I just came back. I do plan on building the base here. Speaking of, it's really ain't that bad of a place. So I'm just lighting up the area a little bit. So. But this should be a good video to start back off with. Something chill. And, you know, nothing crazy. But also, I do have an add-on, which I don't know if you know this. If you take one of these, a shelf, and you get a sticky piston, I think they're called. I'm not entirely sure. Uh, if you get them and then place it on top of it, you can dupe items. Uh, However, it is kind of OP. Because for one, if you do it too many times, you can get a whole stack of whatever you're duping. So, for example, for me to get unlimited levels, I could just keep the bottle of enchanting around me and wait till I get slime. Now that I think about it, slime is gonna be very hard to come by, especially doing things like this. So, as of now, this is gonna be the end of today's video. It, nothing crazy, but hope you guys did enjoy. Like, subscribe, and all that simple stuff. I know I don't really promote it much, but I'm not here mainly just for views or money. I'm just here just because it's fun most times to do this. But I do plan on the summer uploading a lot more, streaming, and all that good stuff about me. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. See you guys next time. Peace.